In today's episode, Manocchico Melly went to a game show called Who Wants Blessings, where the show host warmly welcomed him on stage, saying, "Welcome to the Who Wants Blessings show. Nice to meet you, Manocchico." Melly, in this show, we typically ask every contestant 3 major spiritual questions for a grand prize of unlimited abundance and unlocked blessings. And he said, "Your on the clock time starts now. What is one of the universal laws on karma as Manocchico?" Melly replied, "Whatsoever you do comes back to you, good or bad." "Correct," the show host said, and slammed the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Question 2. What are chakras? As Mr. Manocchico, Melly replied, "Energy points in the body again." "Correct the show," host said as he slammed the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Final question. What are angel numbers? As Manocchico responded confidently, "A sign from the universe that it's trying to connect with a person." The show host screamed, "All correct," and blessings started raining down on him, while the audience cheered him on. The show host then said, "Well done. Congratulations. What would you do with this new spiritual abundance?" As Manocchico Melly turned around and said, "Make United States of England the biggest hit ever." As the show host replied, "Until next time on the Who Wants Blessings show, stay safe." And he disappeared in smoke, leaving the audience shocked, while one lady screamed, "Where the hell did he go?" As the audience remained in stunned silence, their eyes widened and mouths agape. They stared at the colorful smoke that had enveloped the stage where Manocchico Melly once stood, creating an air of mystery and disbelief. A female audience member with bright red hair and a shocked expression raised her hand dramatically, exclaiming her confusion, while others leaned in closer, intrigued and curious, peering around to see if he might somehow reappear after his sudden and baffling exit. The camera focused on the show host, who stood alone on the stage with a surprised expression as he glanced around the now empty space where Manocchico Melly had vanished, his colorful bow tie contrasting sharply against the bright backdrop of the set. Meanwhile, the audience began to murmur amongst themselves, a mixture of excitement and disbelief washing over them, with some leaning forward eagerly, while others voiced their shock, creating a wave of chatter that filled the room as they speculated on the mysterious events that had just unfolded. In a close-up shot, a man in the audience sported a puzzled expression, scratching his head in confusion, while leaning forward as his friend beside him gestured animatedly, attempting to explain what had just happened. In the backdrop, the vibrant set remained illuminated with shimmering lights still twinkling, while the live audience stood in their seats, some holding up their phones to capture the extraordinary moment, a blend of astonishment and curiosity swirling in the air. As the camera zoomed out, it revealed a wide shot of the audience, where some members were laughing nervously, while others still looked completely bewildered, the atmosphere thick with mixed emotions and heightened anticipation. Meanwhile, the show host, regaining his composure, looked directly at the camera with a charming smile, saying something reassuring as the vibrant game show set continued to glimmer brightly in the background, setting the stage for whatever would come next. In a close-up shot, the show's host raised his hands in a calming gesture, addressing the audience with sincerity, encouraging them to stay tuned for any unexpected events that might unfold. Gradually, the audience began to settle down, their faces reflecting intrigue and curiosity, with some members whispering excitedly to each other, pondering what could possibly happen next on the show, filled with surprises. As the camera panned to the giant screen above the stage, it displayed a dazzling animation of falling stars and shimmering blessings, captivating the audience's attention once more, and filling the atmosphere with a sense of wonder. In the front row, a young woman with sparkling eyes held up her phone to capture the mesmerizing visuals on the screen, a broad smile lighting up her face as she embraced the enchanting moment of the show. Standing confidently at the center stage, the show's host gestured toward the screen while enthusiastically announcing the next segment of the game, his optimism spreading like wildfire among the audience. In response, audience members leaned in closer, some clapping along their expressions, transforming from shock to eagerness as they prepared for what was to come next. eagerly waiting for another contestant to step forward and join the adventure.